Hey everybody, today's Teaching Tips Tuesday is going to somewhat be a middle school Monday as well. I've been noticing a whole lot of parents asking me about like equations and algebra and being really confused on how to just solve for X. And so I just wanted to break down how simple it is. Once you realize how simple it is, you're gonna be like, wait, what? That's all? But basically, the teaching tip is to transition your, read your number sentences and equations as sentences instead of as the equation. So for example, instead of saying 2x plus 16 equals 48, read it for what it is. We know that X, anytime they put a number, like a letter there, or like in the younger grades, they may put a box or a question mark or B or whatever. That just means the unknown. So X just means what is unknown. So in equation, and we do know that when two things are like side by side, that just means they're multiplied together. So that's just saying that 2 times something that we don't know. I'm gonna just box that in. 2 times something plus 16 is, and that's what I also encourage you to do. When you look at the equal sign, just say is or is the same as. So I can say 2 times something plus 16 is the same as 48. So then really you're just trying to figure out what number fits that, what number makes it true. What times 2 plus 16 is 48? And so what we would do naturally is we would do the 2x plus 16 equals 48. And then the first thing we want to do is kind of get rid of this little extra piece. So 2 times 48 minus, because you know if you have addition on one side, you subtract on the other side. Because all I'm trying to do is just get this x by itself to figure out what it is. But in order to get this x by itself, I got to move some stuff. So if I want to get rid of this 16, well, I'm just going to say, okay, I know I could take away the 16. So I can do 48 minus 16. I'm going to do that off to the side. So that's 32, right? So then that means 2 times something is 32. Okay, so I'm doing 2x plus 16 equals 48. That's what they told me. So that just means 2 times some unknown number plus 16 is 48. Okay, so if I take that 16 away from the 48, that literally just means 2 times something is 32. Okay, I hope y'all following me there. All right, so now I'm just trying to figure out. So it's really like saying 2 times what is 32? Even like this, 2 times what is 32? What do I put here to give me 32? Well, I know that division is the opposite of multiplication. So I could just say whatever this unknown number is it's 32 divided by 2. And maybe I kind of should have wrote the word times there. 2 times something is 32. Well, and that something is x. So x is 32 divided by 2 then. So if 2 times something is this, if 2 times this number is 32, then 32 divided by 2 will get me this number. So then I just divide, and we all know that would be 16, but you know, you could have done your little division. And gotten 16 that way. But then you can even check it to make sure it's true. So I could go back and I could say, okay, I said that x was 16. So I can go 2 times 16, plus 16 is 48. Is that true? Okay, so 16 times 2 is 32. Is 32 plus 16, 48. Yes, so 48 is equal to 48. So all I did was I had 2x plus 16 minus 48, okay? So I'm trying to get x by itself. I'm trying to figure out what number makes this sentence true. What number can I put here to make this whole thing true? So I had to move this out the way, put it over there, so I took it away. I got, well, really, I was down here. I got 32. So I had this. I wanted to get rid of this first, so I brought it to the other side. I took away the 16, I got 32. So then it left me with 2 times x, or 2 times this unknown number is 16. So this unknown number times 2 has to be 16. Has to be 32. And then we ended up getting 16. Then I just plugged it back in. So if I have 2 and I multiply it times 16, and then I add 16, will I get 48? Well, yes, because 2 times 16 is 32. 32 plus 16 is 48. 48 is the same as 48. So basically, I just want to encourage y'all to, when you don't know what to do, read it out as if you were just saying a sentence. So instead of trying to be like 2x plus 16 equals 48, I don't know, I just see a letter in math and they don't go. No, just look at this. Anything, like I said, especially in the younger grades, when you see a letter, it just means something that you don't know. It just means an unknown. Now, once you get into upper grades, it'll start telling you like this equals this, or y equals mx plus b, stuff like that. But even still, it'll all represent something. It's just something unknown that's not listed yet. So I hope that helped, and I hope it wasn't confusing. And I may be able to go live tomorrow for Homework Help Hump Days. But if not, you can always inbox me your questions and I will get back with you at my earliest convenience. All right, have a blessed day.